is just an impromptu, just setting up my things because so when I get ready to prepare my goodies, it's early here. It's 5:39. Good morning. Yes, what I'm doing now, I don't have time to keep talking to you all because let Auntie get her bunny together because I look like grandma, and some of you all do call me grandma. I don't have any grandkids. I'm not a grandmother, but that's okay. I don't mind. I will be 57 years old in December. So to me, if someone calls me grandma, it's just a sign of love. That's all it is to me. That doesn't bother me because some people get offended. I'm not a grandmother. It don't bother me because I have fill in the blank grandchildren of my nieces and things. Let's see who's in here. Hey, Carrot. Yeah, hello, Miss School, Boba, Camille, Georgia. Good morning. Good morning. It is 5:30. And the reason why I'm in here now, because my brother is coming and my kitchen is going to be off limits. So I'm setting up my things for all of my goodness. Now, remember, I did the poll about the pumpkin churros, the pumpkin pie, or the pumpkin muffins. And the muffins and the pie came in at a tie. But you know what? I decided I just do all three. How about that? Is that okay with you guys if I do all three? So what I'm doing, I'm setting up right now. I'm setting up for my pumpkin churros. So I'm going to be in and out. I don't have time to chat with y'all. Remember I told you all I have up here. I have a disorder up here. So if chattering back and forth, I get my recipe I get my recipe wrong. So please don't get upset and offended if I can't stay here and just chat. But I will be running my mouth back and forth about me doing whatever. So I'm trying to get my ingredients together. And all my mixing stuff, I have so much that I need to be taken care of. Oopsie daisy. So I'm setting up for my pumpkin churros right now. So got that out the way. So that's what I'm doing with that. And I'm just setting up for my pumpkin churros. And then I'll set up for my pumpkin. I set up for my pumpkin muffins. But I need to plug my phone in. Got to plug my phone in or I won't be talking to you and nobody else. That's better. Hopefully. All right, you stay right there and don't move. Okay, so that's what I'm doing now, getting my ingredients together. Is everyone having not happy, what? Is everyone having a good morning? I've been up for about an hour, but you all know I love my YouTube. So I woke up about 4 a.m. And so I was looking at all my YouTube videos. I like to see, I love my cop shows. So I'm back and forth looking at my churro recipe because I can't mess up my recipes. So I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, but I can't chitter chatter and pay attention to my recipes or I will be messed up. And I don't like my recipes messed up. Because the rule of thumb is you can always take out. You can always add in, but you can't take out. A little housekeeping. That's the rule of thumb when it comes to cooking. And people always say it's hard to cook. You know what make it hard to cook sometimes? Sometimes it's the way people will talk. When you teaching people how to cook, honey, you got to have some patience. You got to have patience. Ugh. You can't teach people how to cook and not have patience for them because they are learning. And you know what? I still learn things. I had to read my recipes, honey. Auntie got to read her recipes. I use these little things. I wash them out. I order them, or sometimes I get them from my Dewdrop Inn. And what I need, what does that say? My vanilla. Gotta get that vanilla. Now just leave that out because I'm gonna need it again. Oops, for my pumpkin muffins. Yeah, I'm setting up. I can't set up for 2 recipes at the same time, so I'm setting up now for my churros because it's amazing. Churros last year for Caitlin's birthday. Her birthday is next month. I always ask her what kind of cake she want, and last year she wanted a churro cake. And so I made her a churro birthday cake. If you want to see that cake, I'm telling you, if you love churros, you will love that churro cake. And so that's what she wanted, a churro cake. And that's what I made her. And you know what got me? She ate 3 pieces of the cake. I told her, take that cake to your friends, because if I see and I have to throw it away, Auntie's going to be highly upset. What I say, Auntie, what master? Well, I have so many things I'm prepping for. Because my brother will be here. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, honey. When he say 7, he really mean 8. That sucker ain't getting up in no, he really mean 8. Because we had to go to Lowe's yesterday. I didn't know that things are so expensive, But I have to tell, girl, you know what? By you watching my videos and watching my ads, you all gifted me a pan that I have been wanting for a while. And I got my pan yesterday from Sam's. I have to show it to you. I have been wanting this pan, and they only had one blue left, and I really wanted that blue one, so I got my pan yesterday. I have to show it to y'all. How are all OG you guys doing? I hope you having a good morning or night or day, because some of you are across on the other side of the world. And my son's home sustained no damage from Hurricane Milton. People in his subdivision, they lost their roof, but no one lost their life. His neighbor across the street, fence is gone. But my son he had paper and stuff, debris from other people. But he had nothing, no lives was lost. And I'm doing wonderful, wonderful. It's my daddy used to say, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And okay, hold on, guys. 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Oh, let me get my bag out. Auntie gotta get her spectacles on. This is how I set up. I use my bags, and let me get my flour, my all-purpose flour. I need one. I need to get my flour over here so I can get it in my thingy. Get my cup. I need to turn this light on. No wonder I can't see. Three-fourths. 1 3/4. Can't see. 1/2, 1/3, 1/3. Okay. I'm telling you, I got these cups from Amazon a couple of years ago. It's like a 18-piece cup set and spoon. It has every measurement that you can think of in this set. It was back well when I bought it. It was like $12. Now it's 20, and I broke one. Can I blame it on the dishwasher that broke it? How about that? I'm not gonna take accountability. I'm not gonna take the responsibility. I'm going to blame it on something else. Okay, I got my 1 3/4 cup of flour with. So this is, see, all of my 1 3/4 cup just fit in here, and I'm going to wump it. I'm going to put it in my bag and label my bag. Put that aside. Anything else needs, I need my, that's easy. I want my 1 teaspoon, my cinnamon and my nutmeg. I gotta go over here and get my cinnamon and my nutmeg. This is the time of year that I use more nutmeg and more cinnamon this time of year cooking than any other time. So I need my, this is cinnamon. I had to make sure. I told y'all not gonna make me mess up my recipe. And then I wouldn't be able to film. I'm not fooling with y'all like that. I love all of you, but Auntie can't mess up her recipe. Throw my cinnamon in there. Oh, that was my nutmeg. Nutmeg. Where's my nutmeg? Oh, well. Throw my cinnamon in, my 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Hold on, guys. And I will talk to you for a second in a minute, but Auntie got to make sure she have okay. Get these. I can just sit these over here because I'm going to need them later for my pumpkin stuff. It's pumpkin time! Yay! I have my salt, which is very easy. Have to watch that salt intake. Throw a little salt in here. I'm using some sea salt. You all will see everything I'm doing when I do my upload. Right now, I'm setting up because I have to set up everything before I do all of that. And I have my cinnamon. Okay, then I'm like, yeah. I got my flour. I need to get my brown sugar, which I got to go open up a new one. Have to go down here in my other thingy and get more brown sugar. Dark sugar. Oh, no. Okay, had to go down in my tote and get my I keep baking supplies on hand. I don't run out of baking stuff. I always keep that on hand so I don't run out. So I had to go get me another bag of dark brown sugar. Throw that over there, a little housekeeping. And I have to get my how much brown sugar I had to put in here? Okay. Caitlin loved, and I was surprised that you guys never heard of pumpkin churros. A lot of people said, never heard of pumpkin churros. Oh, yeah. This is, Caitlin loves, she loves these things. As soon as I find me a bag to put my, brown sugar in, my 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I can't see talking to y'all. Y'all got me messing up. If I mess up my churros, I'm not taking accountability. Okay, now when you're dealing with brown sugar, you always pack it. And what they mean by pack, you scoop it up and you pack it in the spoon. That's how you really get your true measurement of brown sugar when it comes to brown sugar. You know, because you just scoop it up. I need 3 of these. So, you know, you just scoop it up. You're not really getting your true measurement. That's why brown sugar has to be packed. That's why you'll see some recipe that say packed brown sugar, because they already know you have to pack it down into its measurement cup. See how simple that was? Little housekeeping. And then I already have that. I have my nutmeg, my flour. So everything is ready for my cinnamon churros. So what I'm going to do, I can talk to you all now, because I can start straightening up and labeling things. Y'all won't mess that up. You notice I said y'all. Yeah, country girls, something. Y'all won't mess that up. Hey, everybody. Y'all know I can't see you, so my glass is not thick for just for vanity. I gotta get new glasses. I got my prescription, but I'm just too lazy to go up there. I gotta go up there. Auntie gotta get her glasses. And so what I'm going to do now is get my handy dandy cards. And I have my tape. And what I do, I cut my card into strips. And that way I can label what's in the bag. I can label. That's how I'm able to call off what I'm using. So I have my 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. So I'll write that on here. 3. Come on now, add right. 3 TBS D, and I always put DRK, BRWSUG. And see what I do? All I do, I'll label. See how I label this? I label this so I know what I'm telling you all. That's how Auntie keeps going. I just keep this. How everything keeps moving in Auntie's kitchen. So I will put that there. And brown sugar, because I'm not going to be cooking it right now, I'm still setting up for stuff. Always cover your brown sugar, because if you don't, these little 3 tablespoons will come hard as a rock, and I will not be able to use them. I would be able to use them to throw them at people. But so I will take a little teeny weeny piece of foil and cover my brown sugar. And I will put that and tape that down. Where's my tape? That's all I do, see? So I got my brown sugar labeled and nicely secure, so no air. Remember what I tell you guys, when it comes to freezing things, putting things in the fridge and leaving things out, air is your enemy. That's right. Air, huh? I gave you 23 pH. Okay, it's me. pH. Hey, Jacoby boy, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. My birthday is December the 7th. Yeah, Halloween is coming soon. I was in Walmart the other day, and I was watching all the children picking out, with their parents, picking out their costumes, and the excitement on those cute little faces. They were just so excited picking out their costumes and, picking out their little trick-or-treat buckets or bags or whatever they use now. But candy, $9 and $10 for a bag of candy. Oh my God. Oops. Uh-oh. Thank you, Finley. Thank you. What is it? Thank you so much. Oh, oops. I appreciate anything. There are people that cash out me $1. $1 is a blessing. That's just me. But I'm gonna tell you something. I have been on some channels that, honey, that demand that you give them a certain amount. How can you do that? Yeah. You can't do that. You have to be kind to people. Me and this phone, my phone is charging. You know what I know what I'll do now. My phone is charging and my thing. What did it say? Well, to my birth. Oh, hey, your birthday's on December the 7th too. All right. We're kind of like twinsies. Okay, now what is in here? I have. Hold on, guys. I need to write this down. I have in here 1/3 cup of flour. Hold on, AP flour, and I have my 1 TSP nutmeg. Hold on, guys, and 2 TSP cinnamon. I have to put this on my bag so I know. So when I'm filming, I can just be able to tell y'all, oh, I have this, I have that. And it's so much easier and it'll help me from jumbling my words, having those rumbles, stumbles, and crumbles. I don't know what I did with my stapler, because I keep a stapler and a tape dispenser in here. But I don't know what I did with it. Okay, I have this set aside. And I will put this over here. I have my 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. I have to do that. What I'm prepping for are pumpkin churros. That's what I'm prepping for now. I'm setting up for that right now. Pumpkin churros. And so I have to set my ingredients up. My I'm going to show you guys something. I tested it. I had to do a test because I wanted to see if there was a difference. Hold on one second. Let me take this down. And there's not a difference. Because Caitlin and I can eat pumpkin all year round because we love pumpkin. So put that over there. And what happened was that I bought the name brand pumpkin, Libby's. And that's what I have always purchased. So I said I wanted to do a test on buying a store brand pumpkin. So I chose to buy the Walmart pumpkin. So I did a test when I made Caitlin's pumpkin bread, and I used the Walmart pumpkin. There was no difference. The Walmart pumpkin was no different. It made the pumpkin bread. It was still delicious, and you had full of pumpkin flavor. It is no difference in this store brand pumpkin than the Libby's pumpkin. They both were nice and bright and orange, and you could smell them from the can, and the flavor was identical. So that taught me a very valuable lesson. Don't count anything out. Don't count anything out because you don't know. And this is my vanilla extract. That's 1 TSP. 1 TSP of vanilla. So I put that down, tape that down. Yeah, I'm prepping for hey, can you give my nanny a shout out? Who's your nanny? Who's your nanny? Hey, nanny. Hey there, nanny. You have a nanny? Are you talking about your grandmother or like a nanny? Her name is Gerger. Hey, Gerg. Am I pronouncing it right? Gerger or Gerger? Hey, Gerger. How are you? Got that. Put that over there, and I have to label my 2 teaspoons of my 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil. Yes, I label everything in advance. I don't know what I did with my car. Am I out of snips? Oh, I'm out of snippets. Make another one. That's my 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Yeah, I'm prepping for these pumpkin churros because the pumpkin churros, everyone wants to see pumpkin pie. You know, everyone makes pumpkin pie, but everyone don't make my pumpkin pie. Someone said they do this because everyone makes pumpkin pie. They don't make my pumpkin pie. They make pumpkin pie, but they don't make Auntie's pumpkin pie. 2TBSBEG. That's why if you're gonna make something, it's really a smart idea. And I started doing it because I, I get messed up and I forget stuff. And so I came up with the idea of just go ahead and setting out my ingredients and labeling them, and that worked out a lot better than me trying to call off things. I can't do that. That's why I don't read books anymore. It's hard for me to follow the pages now. I love books. I used to love books. So my books now are audio. And I'm gonna tell you, some of them put me to sleep. It's not that exciting when you gotta listen to them like that. And I have, where's my water? I have my oil, my extract, my salt. Oh, let me get my I don't know if I want to do I don't know if I want to do that. Hold on, guys. I make sure I have everything I need. Oh, my cup of water. Let me get my water. And this will be set aside. Okay, now I will set this aside and I will label my card pumpkin churros. So I'll know all of these ingredients are for the what? Pumpkin churros. So I will label that card. Oh, I need to get some more index cards. Because I buy these like, but Katie sometimes uses them for school. And all of all of these ingredients, I will set them aside. Pumpkin churros, and I will label this as pumpkin churros. And these are the ingredients for my pumpkin churros. And so I'm all set up to do my upload on my pumpkin churros. Everything has been measured out. So I'm going to set that to the side. Am I boring, y'all? Yes, I'll be dropping the recipe on when I do the upload. Right now, I'm just setting up. I can't drop anything right now because between trying to read my recipes and running my mouth, I will get confused. And when I get confused, I get frustrated. And I have to stop and go sit down somewhere and get my head together. That's the downside of having MS, cognitive. Well, you know, that's the downside of having that. You know, you got to do certain things. I made butter chicken, John. Oh, let me show you what I got, John. And you tell me if I'm all ready. Hold on. Trying to keep my phone because my phone is charging. I wonder if I can do it this way. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it won't let me rotate it. I don't know why. Won't let me rotate that. I'm trying to find the pouch for my phone. Okay, I'll plug it back up when it gives me that warning again. So I forgot what I was talking about. See what I mean? I forgot what I was talking about, and I'm not gonna worry about it. So let me get my little plate here. So I call these. I don't cook on them or anything. These my little plates that I put my little stuff on. My husband loved these plates. That's why they all scarred up from him using them in the microwave. And I put all my ingredients right here on this plate. And this, hold on guys. See what I mean? I spilled my extract. I spilled my extract. So I gotta pour my extract back. It's okay. I don't get upset like that. If something spill, I know how to, I don't let it get to me. I just said, okay, something spilled out. My vanilla extract spilled out. All I gotta do is add it back. No big deal. As soon as I find it. That's all I have to do. See how simple that was? All I had to do was add it back. That's it. For my pumpkin puree, I have this, I have that. It's everything. I have everything gathered to make my churros. So I'm going to take this. Ooh, do I have my water? My water, I need about a teeny tiny bit of my water. Make sure it's one even cup. Now there's a difference. These cups are for liquids. You cannot put solids. If something calls for a cup of flour, do not use these type of cups. Your recipe is going to come off. These are for wet liquids. Pumpkin puree is not a wet liquid. This is for like liquids of wet, which you can pour. These types of cups are for your solid things. You know, they're not for liquid. Something called, because I've seen it on YouTube, something calls for a cup of milk. People are using these. These are not, the measurements are off. You cannot, that's been a rule of thumb forever and a day. My grandmama used to say that, forever and a day. I never knew what it meant, but it just still come out of my mouth forever and a day. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to set this aside and put my nice little cover on it. Hold on, guys. I got to go put my label for pumpkin churros on it. Okay, pumpkin churros. Put my flour over there. Hold on. Pumpkin churros. Need to cover my water. What's that measurement for the top? That's what I need. Okay, I'm good to go with my pumpkin churros. Now let's get ready for the pumpkin muffins. Got to get ready for the pumpkin muffins now. Let me turn my air conditioner up. I had to grab my coffee too. My Indian nieces and nephews, let me show you something. My Indian nieces and nephews. What I say? Who is Asher? Oh, hey, Asher. Look. I have, I already had my dry fenugreek leaves. I already have I'm not pronouncing it right, so don't beat me up. Garam masala. I have now my cardamom ground, my green ones, my green cardamom. And I have my black cardamom ground. And I have my Kashmiri chili powder. So I have my Indian spices, which are going over here. And to my turkey nieces and nephews, I saw what they were called. I don't know what they were called, but they were kebabs, and they was on these cute little. Well, they weren't little skewers, but and the meat, and they mashed the meat. I got to try that recipe. There's some type of kebab. Hey, Auntie, try panny puree. Panny. Let me write that down, honey. Panny puree. I gotta write that down because I'm not gonna remember that. Don't give me anything in this chat much because I'm not gonna remember it. That's why I'm gonna have to write it down. But I can't have cards all over the place. Anything in I'm telling you, anything in an Indian dish that requires nuts and heat will be omitted because Kaylin cannot have nuts and she cannot have overly spicy food. Panny puree. So anything that requires a whole lot of heat or any type of nut will be omitted because we nuts cannot be in any dishes in this house. Okay, let me put my forgot to put my thing on that. Oh, guys, I need my stapler. Y'all know I have OCD, and it's bothering me that I don't have my stapler that stays in my kitchen. It's bothering me. I'm about to have a fit. I'm hot. I got a private summer moment, and for those of you that don't know what that, you ladies that don't know what that is, you wait till you get my age, and when you hear people say, "Oh, private summer," that mean hot flash. I find it later, but it's getting on my nerve. Okay, let me get started now. I'm finna set up for my pumpkin muffins. Um, so am I boring y'all yet? Hey, my Indian nieces and nephews. Let me see. How did I do on my spices? Did I do good? Pala paneer and chicken. I heard of chicken tikka. Hey, IJ. I will try to get around to everyone and try to make a dish um, from everyone's, a lot of you cultures, because I have so many suggestions from so many of you from all over the world. And but I have to be, but I gotta be completely honest with you guys. That stuff costs money. It's expensive. I don't have my husband's income anymore, and I'm not. I don't make big money like these big time YouTubers now. So I have to factor in all of that because some of the things that people suggest you need special gadget things for, and some ingredients you cannot get here in a store. They must be ordered. They're just not available. And some of them they are expensive. Now to pay, and I'm just being flat out honest with you all. What did I say? Birthday plane. Can you happy birthday, Mr. 100. Everyone, can I have birthday cake for Mr. Today's the birthday, his birthday. Palette paneer, cottage cheese, or tofu with spinach base. I don't like tofu. My sister has been a vegan for over 40 years, and before they had all this stuff evolved, she used to cook tofu. I mean, she got two tofu dishes that I did like, but I only know how to cook one tofu dish. But I'm not a big fan of tofu. But I'm doing my best, guys, to try to make a lot of things. But what I do, when I get suggestions from you all, I do go on and I search recipes. I look at all the different types of recipes. For one suggestion that you all give me, I go and search out those recipes. And then I look at the ingredients. And then I go research the ingredients and see if I can get them out of a store. And then I look at how much those ingredients cost. If they're not cost effective for me, I cannot make that dish. So I'm just being honest with you. I cannot make that dish. It has to be cost effective to me. Um, and it has to be an ingredient that I'm going to use again and again. Um, I can't buy an ingredient, pay $15 for a spice or herb, or $14 and I'm going to use it one time, because it's no more Uncle Skip. Okay, let me get started on setting up my pumpkin bread. Okay, I need 3 cups of sugar. And whip. Oh man, I gotta go open up another sugar. Okay, let me grab me a sugar from I call it my YouTube pantry. My brother got me a YouTube pantry that I can keep down there. He calls it my YouTube pantry. Let me go to my YouTube pantry and get some sugar. Okay, got my sugar. Got to fill my bucket back up. I always open it over the sink because I don't want any sugar crumbs on my counter or on my floor. So I always open it up over the sink. Hold on. Get my sugar in here. And get out my 3 cups of sugar in my measuring so I can get them in a bag right quick. See, Auntie's all ready to go. Get my sugar scooped down in a bag. Uh-oh. What I doing? Let me wash my hands. Hold on, guys. I had to wash my hands. Okay. 1 cup. I will need 3 cups of sugar. I will grab my handy dandy bag. And instead of me sticking it on, I'm going to write 3 cups of sugar on here with my permanent marker. Hey guys, did I get it right? My Indian nieces and nephews. Did I get it? How did I do on my spices? See, those were easy for me to get. And they weren't expensive at all. And I know Caitlin likes Indian food, so I will be using those again. But I'm telling you, that turkey food, and what is it? I like German food. That's why I go to Oktoberfest. I'm gonna tell you, I don't eat there because if I eat, I can't eat there because Auntie sometimes regifts her food. So I like to go to Oktoberfest and get the purple cabbage, the potato salad, and those little sausages. They're nice. And this year, my friend, her church has Oktoberfest, and for 10 years, I've been trying to get this glass beer mug. I don't drink beer, but I've been trying to get this glass that I just want the mug. And it starts at 10. I'm going to get there by 9:15 and wait because I want to get that glass mug. I've been trying to get a mug for 10 years. And every time she tries to get me one, they sell out so fast. You know, yeah, I'm telling you, they drunk on the church grounds because it's held on her church grounds, and they are drunk. They are some drunks on the church ground from all that German beer they sell at Oktoberfest. But I don't judge anybody because they're having fun. They're not bothering anybody. I spilled sugar. They're just having nice, clean fun. But the thing about it, I'm going to get out there and start driving. I can't stand. I don't like. Don't go out there and start driving and say I can do it. Coming retiring from criminal justice, I saw things that y'all didn't see. I read things that y'all can't imagine reading. So I don't play. I don't like that. Don't get on the road and drink. And because I spilled sugar, the best way to get a flour and sugar or cornmeal when you spill it is to use a paper towel that's been wet with cold water. Not hot water. You need cold water. And all you do is not a paper towel. You need some paper towels, and you just wet them, and that's how you get up sugar and stuff. When you spill sugar and flour on your surface, use a wet paper towel. Wet paper towel. Little housekeeping over there. Okay. Hokey dokey. Thank you. You love my cookie. What I'm doing, Layla, I'm prepping for my next upload. I'm prepping for because I did I guess you can call it a poll of what you all would like to see for pumpkin. Because we have pumpkin fever in this house right now. And I asked if you all wanted pumpkin pie, pumpkin churros, or pumpkin muffins. And the muffins and the pie won. And because a lot of people weren't, it was 51 votes, I think, when I tallied it up last night. And so I decided I'll just do all three. Because even I know Caitlin's 22, but she is still my baby girl. She will always be our pamper princess. And I'm telling you, it shows that she's spoiled. But she's a nice girl. She does great in school. She doesn't hang out. She doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke cigarettes. She doesn't do any of that. And her boyfriend is so sweet. He is so sweet. She has such a sweet boyfriend. And she doesn't. Well, she got a curfew. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, she's almost 22. She'll be 22 next month. Yeah, she got a curfew in this house. You have a curfew. You ain't running in and out of here. She got a 1 a.m. curfew. It's not proper for young ladies to be out all hours of the night. That's the way I was raised. And even when my son, he had to be home. Well, I gave him 2 a.m. Things have changed. They're 16 years apart. Things have changed between their age difference. Yeah. I am from Cambodia. I've never had anything from Cambodia. I never even got a recipe suggestion from Cambodia. Yes, my pamper princess is my daughter. That's my baby girl. Caitlin was my living doll. I wanted a girl so bad. I could actually smell the color pink. I wanted a girl so bad. And even though she was a big surprise to the both of us. Once I stopped crying and accepted it, I was fine. Because my son was 15 years old. Tay was 15 years old. After I went to the doctor twice and I still hadn't accepted it, I went and bought me 6 tests. I didn't believe them either. And I was just, I want to go on a trip when Tay graduates. And Skip said, what are you crying for? He said, what are you crying for? But I said, God, if you're giving me a baby this late in my life, I want a little girl because I want to buy canopy beds, baby doll socks, and Barbie doll houses. And I got my girl. And when they told me I was having a little girl, I nearly jumped off the table and tore the ultrasound machine down because I was so excited. And every year I would buy her 10 dolls for Christmas. I filled her room up with dolls before she even got here because I'm a doll person. I still do love dolls, and I used to get a lot of dolls. My grandmother used to buy me a lot of dolls. My grandmother and my dad bought me a lot of dolls. They know I love dolls. And I have a doll on my bed now, but that doll is special. My friend, she She does these dolls. They look human. They look so human, they freaky looking. But they're called Reborn. And she calls them comfort dolls. And so she gifted me one, a comfort doll. And her name is Andrea. Her name is Carly Andrea. And she sits on my bed. Yes, she do have clothes. She do have nice, cute little dresses. And that's my comfort doll. And she just sits there and she looks like she's about, I know she wears size 9 to 12 months clothes, but she looks like she's about a 1-year-old toddler, and she looks human. Caitlin don't like her. I told Caitlin, I said, come talk to your sister. Caitlin don't like that. Caitlin said, that is not my sister. The doll looks creepy. Because she looks like a smiling 2-year-old toddler, and Caitlin don't like her. Caitlin said she looked too human. Which she does. She is a little freaky looking. I ain't gonna lie. That doll is freaky looking. Okay, guys, I could be talking to you right now. I need to pay attention. I love you, but I need to pay attention right now to what I'm doing. And let me plug this phone back up. Oh, God. Okay. Let me plug this phone back up and go wash my hands because I had to go down and put this. So, yes. Yeah, my phone had to get plugged up because it's on 20%. Let me wash my beautiful hands. Oh, my coffee. I'm drinking my strawberries and cream coffee. Oh, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make a pumpkin latte. Do not go to this coffee house that's got that green building and pay $10, $11 for that pumpkin latte. I can make that. I can show you how to make it. Because I'm going to show you how to make that pumpkin syrup. And my syrup has real pumpkin in it. Okay? Yeah, and I have a foamer and a defrother. And I'm going to show you guys how you can make that pumpkin latte yourself. If you're running up to that green hut, you know, which I shall not name, and paying that kind of money for that, you can make that stuff out. You can make it at home. Hey, Haley. Hey, Cambodia. Who? What did it say? Henny, yes. I'm serious. 9 to $11, $12 for a cup of coffee. Did they go stomp the beans themselves? Hell, I mean, heck. Sorry, I said a bad word. Oh, I'm gonna make that pumpkin latte. I'm gonna tell you what. You gotta make the syrup first. You gotta make the syrup first, and the syrup is so simple. It don't even. But the thing about the syrup, and I'm gonna tell you what you can really do. See, I have this can of pumpkin over here. I'm not gonna use this whole can of pumpkin for my latte syrup anyway, because Caitlin loves. Let me show you what I got. She loves the pumpkin latte, and she run her little behind up there on days she go to school. She run her little tail feather up there and pays $10, $11 for a pumpkin latte from that green hut. And when her mother knows how to make them, and then when I put the stuff in the fridge, she makes them at home. But see, I haven't made it yet. And I store the syrup in a mason jar, because you can make that syrup and keep it in the refrigerator for 2 weeks and make all the lattes you want. Hey, who is it? Swifty, go to my playlist titled European, and you will see lasagna. You will see different lasagnas on that page. I've made lasagna because lasagna is one of my favorite dishes. Even though it had to go in food processing, puree it down to a soup, I still love lasagna. Because I made lasagna rolls and regular lasagna. But what I'm working on now is setting up. See, y'all got, see, that's why, I say if I go live, it's going to slow me down. It's going to be talking to y'all. Okay, let me get my pumpkin bread. Not pumpkin bread. I'm not making pumpkin bread. I'm making pumpkin muffins. Okay, I need my 1 cup of oil. So I'm fooling with y'all. I need to get focused on my ingredients. I I need to be focusing on my ingredients for my pumpkin muffins, because if I don't, I'll mess up. Okay, got that out the way. Put this back down here. Okay, let's see, y'all. I know I have to, where's my, let me get my flour. Let's see, hold on. All right, let me get my bag for my flour. I don't know where the bag is. Okay. See, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all not finna mess up my pumpkin muffins, because if I mess up my pumpkin muffins, that means y'all won't get to see them. It'll be, I won't take accountability. I'll blame it on y'all. I'll blame it on y'all. Okay, what I'm getting is my 2 cups of flour. Now remember what I tell you guys about putting my breakfast of champion. When using your ingredients, always level off back, level, and then doing all this tapping. That's not a true measurement. Remember what Auntie say. So I'm gonna take this. Now I'm gonna sift this when I get ready to use it. I don't want any lumps, and I'm going to be using, so I don't want any lumps. And so I'm leveling it off. You gotta see how y'all getting all these little secrets, these little tidbits in my life while I get ready. I'm prepping. That's for that. Now, put that right there. I have this. Where's my little cardboard? Not my cardboard. So I need to write on here 2 cups of AP flour. Hold on. I mean 3. It's 3. Hold on. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm about to mess up. Hold on, guys. I am about to mess up. I should be having 3 1/3 cups of flour. I see what I mean. That's why. Let me be quiet for a second while I focus on this. Let me be quiet for a second. I need to be quiet and focus. I need to be quiet and focus. Hold on, guys. I need to focus for a second. Pumpkin muffins are more detailed than churros, and I have to pay attention. That's bacon. They are more detailed than pumpkin muffins. Have to be just as precise as baking a cake. So I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I cannot find my spoon for my 2 teaspoons. I need to take you out of here so I don't lock you up in there. there for now. Hold on, I cannot find mine. Oh, here it is. A little housekeeping. Okay, it's 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Again, level out. Not baking powder. Baking soda is a leveling agent, not a rising agent. This is my grandmama used to say. Thank you. I miss you guys too, but right now, I need to focus for at least another 2 minutes because I cannot mess up my pumpkin muffins. They require me to focus. Okay, because I'm setting up so I will be ready. And the only thing I have to do, okay, there's 3. What's that? Hold on. 3. You really don't. Hold on. 1 teaspoon of grass. Got to get my how much cinnamon and how much nutmeg I need. Make sure it's nutmeg. Cinnamon. And I think that's, I need to get my eggs room temperature. I need to bring my eggs to room temperature. I think, yeah. Okay, I have this bag ready to go. And I will put this in a sifter. And I will have that ready to go. It is really bothering me that I cannot find my stapler. And I was working on a craft yesterday, and that's probably where it is. It's in my craft basket. Okay, I need to put this here and move this out the way so I can. Where's my tape? See, I have so much going on right now. So I'll put this over here and this over here. And I will go ahead and get my eggs together because they have to be room temperature. And I'm going to crack my eggs over here. So, because I have to use bleach to sanitize. Oh, and put my pumpkin over there. I use bleach to sanitize the area, and I don't want any bleach near my food. So I crack my eggs. Always crack your eggs away from food. So I need to crack my eggs. Never crack your eggs in your ingredients in case you get a shell. When you crack them in a separate bowl, you're able to see. Okay, now I need to wash and sanitize my hands. Put this over here. Sanitize that area where those eggs were cracked. Housekeeping. Now I have my eggs cracked. They will be set up for room temperature. So, oh, thank you guys for hitting that like. Hey, Car TV. Yeah, Car TV. Who's that? Sam the Puffer. Thank you, Jesse. Hey, Shahab. I'm doing good. Just setting up for some just setting up for some recipes right now. Because I did that poll last night. I mean yesterday, or what pumpkin recipe. Because it's pumpkin time. So I set up and I said, what is this? Okay. Oh, that was something I had wrote down. So someone from India suggested puree. I can't pronounce it. And I put on here 4 eggs. 4 eggs. So I know what's in that bowl. And that way, that's how I'm able to call off my ingredients because I pre-set up. And that helps me better than trying to use this, use that. I can't function like that. That's the reality of it. I'm tell you something. I don't focus on what I can't do anymore, what I used to be able to do. I focus on what I can do, and I'm living my best life. And that's the way I look at life. I'm living my best life. I don't focus on negative. Now, when I get through with this, I'm telling you what I do after every upload. You know what Auntie does? You all want to know what I do after every upload? I go upstairs, get in my chair, take my little tail feather up those steps, get up on my bed, put my compressors on my legs and my patches, and I sit there and run through cycles of compressors to get my blood circulating again. That's 1 cup of oil, 1 cup veggie oil. So that's what I do when I finish. Now, I'm no fool now. There's some days I do overdo it, in which that's my fault. And the compressors don't help me at all because I've been messed up my own self. Okay, let me put this over here. Hope I don't spill nothing. Nothing. Okay, now I have this. That's out the way. I have my pumpkin muffins together. Now I have to, my 2/3 cup of water. Let me get my water together. Oh. Gonna put my 2/3 cup of water in a bowl because I need my cup. Okay. You can go over here, and I'll label this bowl with my water. And I'll put this over here. Now, thank you guys. I have set up now for the prepping of my pumpkin muffins and my pumpkin churros. So I've set up pumpkin pie. That don't take much time to do nothing about that. That's so simple. But churros and pie, and I gotta set up, and I'll show you how to do my pumpkin, the strudel that will go on top of the pumpkin muffins. I have to do that, and I have a couple of things I'll be working on. I already have my day-old French bread. So I'm going to be working on a couple of things. So I have everything together. I got a mess over here I really need to clean up. My strudel, the strudel mixed crumbs that go on top of the muffins, that's going to be made on the video. Because I need for you all to, you need everyone to see that, what I'm going to be doing with that. Let me write on here strudel. I don't even know how to spell strudel. I'm just going to spell it my way. Because I know how, I used to know how to spell it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I got a mess over there. You know what Auntie says, a little housekeeping. Thank you guys for hanging in here, keeping me company. Yeah, I do have, you know what? Hold on, Angel. Look, Angel, I actually have that on my to-do list. I just bought my chocolate for my German chocolate cake because a family member has requested that cake. So yes, Angel, German chocolate cake is coming up because this cake is great for this time of the year. And you know, you don't really see this cake coming out until this time of the year. And on why? Because it's a really good cake. So yes, Angel, your German chocolate cake is coming up. And let me put this down because I don't want it near the stove. When I turn it on, then I will have melted German chocolate and not ready for chocolate cake. So thank you guys so much for hanging in here with me right now. So I'm going to go clean up, do my little housekeeping because this has gotten on my nerve. And I will see you guys in a bit. Well, in a bit, it will be for me. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Yeah, that used to be my favorite, one of my favorites cake. I love pineapple, coconut, pina coladas. There's nothing to combine the coconut and the pineapple. You know, it's simple. And German chocolate. Those were my favorite cakes. And you know, so I like those cakes. So what does it say? Yeah, I know I can't see that now. Oh, thank you for considering. Yes, that's just me. I try to consider all of you all's suggestions, but when it comes to foods that are out of that are just not normal because they're, you know, different cultural foods, I have to research the ingredients. I can get the ingredients. It's the certain spices. Um, it's certain spices that I can't get, and they're either too expensive to be used in one time, or they're hard to get. They have to be ordered. Um, but like the Indian spices were very easy to get, and they didn't cost a whole lot. But you know, it's a lot that has to go into consideration for a cook like me that doesn't cook it regular. And so you know, because I can't eat majority of the stuff that I cook, I cannot eat, and I don't, you know, I can taste it, I just don't swallow it. And so that's just life, you know, that's just life. But you know, it's all good. I'd make a lot of lemonade, but right now I'm drinking strawberry chocolate coffee. I haven't been to a coffee shop in over 10 years because I have my own Starbucks. Oh, and I am going to show you guys how to make that pumpkin latte, from the hut, from the coffee shop in the green with the green hut. Okay. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. And yes, I have to get up and get my this stuff set up and cleaned up in here. It's 6:43. And I got stuff to do. So, guys, thank you so much for this. Say try palapin and use cottage cheese and spinach base or make penny rich and seasoned water fried crunchy dough. Ooh, I love mashed potatoes. Okay, AJ, yeah, I wrote it down. Um, I did write it down, and like I said, there's this that Turkish kebab I really, really, really want to try. So I try to look at everyone's suggestions and give at least one upload before I do 2, 3 uploads of the same food from the same place. I'm trying to look at everyone and trying to I live in America, in the South. I'm a country girl. I live in the South. I live in America. Georgia is a southern state. So because my palate and my children's palates, they're very adventurous. They just don't stick to, the regular stuff. My son got a good palate. He eat alligator. He eat alligator tenders. I don't want to eat nothing that can eat me, but he likes it. So that's what he likes. So who am I? He likes shark. He likes shark meat. I'm not eating that. Like I said, I don't want anything that can eat me. And so yeah, Kaylin likes Indian food. Um, Making Indian food because I only made my first dish Indian food. I made butter chicken, and she fell in love with that, and I fell in love with the mango lassi. That's why I ordered the Indian spices because I know I will be using those more than once because it smells so good. And I did taste the butter chicken sauce, and it was really, really good. My next dish, I really want to make something Turkish or Scandinavian. Something I would like to make something from Australia. You know, I just want to try to give so many different cultural dishes a try. Um, I really want to do that because the world is so big and it's so full of adventure. And so is the food. I'm not a chef. I'm just a self-taught cook. Started cooking at 8, and I was taught to cook by my grandmother, and everything else was self-taught. That's it. I'm just simple. That's why you all don't see me editing anything. You're not gonna see me all glammed up. I get glammed up when I get ready to go out the house, and I can look cute when I go to the doctor. When I go to special places, I can look cute. But everything is real. I'm not gonna suggest you buy fancy equipment. I love appliances and things like that. So that's my thing. I love that stuff. But I'm not gonna suggest that you go buy $100 hand mixer. You don't need that. If you got a standard hand mixer, you can bake. You can make a cake batter. You don't have to go out and buy that KitchenAid that I have. That was a gift, and I've had that KitchenAid 20 years. I've had that KitchenAid 20 years. It was gifted to me. Not my son, my husband's grandmother. She passed away, and her and I bonded over cooking because she was like the family matron. I have a pink one at my son's house that I order, and I have that in Florida because when I go down there, I like to make bread and things like that for them. So I have anything. I have some stuff I have in Florida that I use just for me when I go visit. I have to have because they don't cook like I do, and so the millennials. Those are my millennial babies. It's just certain things that I need in a kitchen they don't have. They got the fancy knife set, but I need there's okay, not about that fancy knife set. I need gadgets, things that I need to do what I need to do. I'm doing well. Yeah, it's a lot to try when it comes to Indian food, but it's a lot to try in other cultures too. I just can't just stick to Indian food. I made 2 Indian dishes, so I'm going to try another culture first. But what I'm going to do, like I said, I have all my different cultural suggestions in this bowl, and I'm just going to randomly pull one. But I definitely want to try this lamb stew um, from Greece, and I want to try these kebabs from Turkey. Now, my little turkey buddies, my little turkey and Greece nieces and nephews, they took me when they debated about baklava because thought baklava was from Greece. I thought it was Greek because that's the only place I ever had it was a Greek restaurant, and they claimed it, so I didn't know it was originally from Turkey. They say so. It's just a lot of different foods I want to try. Hello, hey, hi there, Gabby, your Roblox. Oh, you love Roblox. So I'm going to be trying, I'm going to try another dish from India. That's why I ordered those spices because I saw that a lot of Indian dishes that I was looking at do call for those spices, not just the 2 I had. And cardamom seeds, I was not going to grind up any. So when I saw that I can actually get the powder, I'm using the powder. I'm not using fresh ground up cardamom seeds. I'm going to be using the powder. Um, I'm not going to be using fresh ground up cardamom seeds. I'm going to use the powder. I don't know too much about Indian food, but I'm learning. I am learning. I'm learning Indian food. I've been researching, and I have really, really been researching. Um, what's that food called? Turkey, Afghanistan. I've been researching so many different types of food. The Philippines, I'm familiar with that, and that food was good. Only thing I have ever known about Filipino food was my ube, because I'm a big fan of ube. I love ube. It is. It's always amazing to learn. You can learn. You learn from everywhere. I just don't want to stick to. Um, I've cooked enough Southern food. I've cooked enough what they call soul food. I'm thinking out of what they call soul food. I have not cooked, and I'm not ever going to cook it. So I hope no one ever asks me to cook it because they're not going to get it. I'm not cooking pig ears. I'm not cooking pig feet. No pigtails. No chitlins or chitterlings. I'm not cooking hog head cheese. I'm not cooking none of that. Yes, that I am. I just ordered these school words. Thank you, YouTube nieces and nephews. Without you watching my videos and letting my ads play, I won't be able, I won't be able to do the content that I do. So I really appreciate you all super stickers, super chats, your cash apps. I appreciate it all because that's how I'm able to keep the content going because my content is at the grocery store. um they're the kebabs. I think they're called done. I think they're called done kebabs. Help me out. That I think they're called gun kebab. I know they're Turkish kebabs, and then they have this salad you put on with red onions, parsley, I think, and tomatoes. So I really want to try those kebabs because if I make my own gyro euro meat. I make my own. I got some out there I need to take out, and we need to eat that. I love euros, but they're Turkish kebabs, and I just can't think they're called done kebabs. Not sure, but I know they're Turkish kebabs, and I have the recipe, and they look so doggone good. I'm not gonna give up. I appreciate everyone who watches my channel, and I know I get comments and people saying that I, you got to do the, people to do this. You know what? I enjoy my channel so much, and I enjoy cooking so much, and it keeps my mind occupied. Cooking keeps my mind occupied where I don't have to focus on what's going on around in my life. Um, so it keeps me going. You guys keep me going. Because when I see all your beautiful comments, it makes my day. I'm like, wow, they really love me and I love you guys back. And I know I don't come on here every day. Fried chicken. Oh, go to my playlist on the Southern and you will see fried chicken and honey butter biscuits. Yum yum yum. So that's what I do. See, it's 5 minutes to 7. My brother said I'll be here at 7 a.m. I knew when my brother say 7, he mean 8. He on CP time. He really literally take that to a whole nother level. You know, he really do. And I enjoy it. Thank you so much. I can tell you all. Let me tell you all what's coming up. I got my chicken burgers coming up. Because I don't eat beef burgers. I eat chicken or turkey, and they have to be made. I can't buy them pre-made. They have to be made. I have my rib tips coming up. I want to make my Caitlin's pumpkin latte syrup. I have a bourbon bread pudding and a rum bread pudding coming up. That's going down to my old job. I'm going to be doing my brown sugar short ribs, cooked in a red wine sauce. And that is it. That's what's coming up next for me. Those are what's coming up. My favorite dessert is coconut cake. Yum yum yum. Can't wait to get the pen and paper to write this down. Yes, I'm going to be those are the uploads that will be coming up. Oh, and my pumpkin churro, pumpkin pie, and pumpkin muffins. Oh, Dusty's starting to eat, guys. He eats a little bit at a time. He can no longer eat his dry dog food. Dusty spoiled, so I always gave him little treats on top of his. So he's always had his dry dog food with a little wet food mixed in. But this is how I had to prepare his food now. I have to still do that, and I have to put chicken broth on top of it to make it really soft for him. He no longer eats that, and he no longer runs. He walks so slow. And like I said, we've had Dusty forever, and it's really sad, but I'm not going to put him down. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let nature make its decision about him, because Dusty is not in pain. Dusty is not sick. He has no medical problems. His issues are old age. My husband is resting in peace because he sees that I'm living. My husband would never want me to sit around and cry and be in despair, because my husband and I were jokers. We love to play jokes and prank. Not on other people. We're talking about between us. I miss his laugh so much. But I have so many videos that I can put in our camcorder, and I can hear his laugh. I can hear his voice. I could just feel him, and I don't feel alone. And so, and I have my husband's ashes, because neither one of us wanted to be cremated. I have my husband's ashes, so I find peace with that, because I was fussing the other day. So I went to his urn and started fussing at him. And so I'm good, guys. His birthday is next month. I'm not feeling the holidays. I'm telling you all the truth. I am not feeling the holidays. I don't want to be bothered for holidays. What I plan to do, I plan to go and get. Now I don't know if Caitlin is gonna be at a boyfriend's house for Thanksgiving. And if she is, that is quite all right. I'm not cooking for Thanksgiving. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be uploading things to give you guys ideas about what you can cook for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I don't have anyone to cook for. Thanksgiving and Christmas is very special here because my husband loved his Thanksgiving meal. He loved his Christmas Day meal. And I would get up early Thanksgiving morning and Christmas morning. Thanksgiving morning, I got up early. I cooked his turkey, his dressing, his greens, and his favorite cake. And the house would smell so good. And he would come down the steps and go, woohoo, woohoo. And I don't have anyone to cook for. So I don't have any, I don't, so I'm not, my Thanksgiving day, I just want to really be left alone. I just want to go get me a to-go Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to go to Corral, get me and Caitlin to-go plate, where she can go fix her own plate. And with me, I'm going to come home and I'm going to binge watch probably John Wick, The Equalizer, Power, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. That's what I'm going to do. That's my Thanksgiving day is already planned. And I may go on there and do some shopping. Do some online retail shopping for Black Friday, Brown Thursday. That's what I've always done anyway. So I may, do that. And see, that's right after his birthday. His birthday is November 22nd. My dad's birthday is November 21st. And my husband, I met on my dad's birthday. So, I'm not feeling the month of November. Hey, beach lover. Christmas, same thing. I will be in Florida. I want to be surrounded. I want to be with my children. I want to be with my children Christmas Day. And you know what's in Florida? Theme parks. Caitlin says she's boycotting SeaWorld. I'm not boycotting SeaWorld. I still may go to SeaWorld, and Busch Gardens and Universal. Well, Island of Adventures. I don't care for Universal. I like the Island of Adventure Park. I'm going to my theme parks. I always go to theme parks when I go to Florida. And don't ride anything. I just like riding around in my chair looking at people and eating snacks and drinking Coke Zero. And well, Uncle, I'm prepping. I have my short ribs, my bourbon bread pudding, my rum bread pudding, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin pie, pumpkin churros. I have my short beef rib tips. I forgot I have rib tips. I have chicken burger. So I have everything pulled out that's going to be coming. Now, will these come every day? No, I'm going to be quite busy. So I'm going to be very busy. I have everything pulled out. You should see my recipe tote because all my recipes are in colored notebooks. So they're arranged by what they are. Beef is in all one notebook. They're all color coded. So I'll be really busy. My mind is going to be occupied. And then I'm getting ready for my annual event where I have 12 ladies at my home. And it's always around my birthday. And this year is on my birthday. I have 12 ladies. And they come here and we have a good time. And this year's theme is a country Christmas. And it's red, black, and white color. So I'm also getting ready for that. And when this football season here in America, and when I would bother Skip, he didn't like me to bother him on football season. He would say, Michelle, dear, it's football time. Go play in your party stuff. And I go, but I'm done with my party stuff. He said, well, go find something to do for the next party. Because once I finish preparing for one party, I start prepping for the next one. Because I only do it once a year. I used to do 3 of them a year. I used to have 3 parties a year. Every 4 months, I had a dinner party. Then I couldn't do it anymore. Nature nature got a way of sitting you down. And so, and I was heartbroken when I couldn't do my 4 parties a year. But so it came to be one big event. And so I pace myself with that. So, it's all right. It's okay. Messi or Ronaldo? Who's Messi or Ronaldo? I am your auntie. I'm your virtual auntie. So, that's it. Okay, guys. Auntie gotta go because I need to get this out of here in case, like I said, when my brother say 7, it's 7:04. When he says 7, he really mean his well, I call them his crew. They're his employees. Um, he probably told them 8 o'clock. But anyway, since my kitchen would be somewhat off limits, to later on today, I'm just setting up everything. I cook. My daughter is a big lover of Indian food, so that's why I ordered the Indian spices. And I'm gonna take a picture, a thumbnail, and show you guys my Indian spices. And thank you for guys. You guys gifted me this pan I have been waiting on for months. I don't know why they just gonna put it on sale, you know. So I have, without you guys, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to keep my content going. But that's just it in a nutshell. So, but I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better than I was. I have moments, and that's normal. I'm learning that through therapy. I'm gonna have moments, and there's no time when those moments are gonna stop. They're gonna probably go on forever. But I do have my moments when I just miss him so much. I miss him so much. And let me show you. It was his idea to start this whole YouTube thing. So I keep in the kitchen. Cause that's my favorite picture of him. Because when I look at this picture, he had the most beautiful eyes to me, and it's like his eyes are staring back into me, and they're staring into my soul, and he's telling me, "I'm okay. I am okay," and he's happy and he's at peace, and it says, "I'm not a widow. I'm a wife to a husband with wings," and this sits in my kitchen window, and it has to stay here. That stays with me. And whenever I leave this house, because I have a memorial necklace with some of his ashes in it, that necklace goes where I go. And it's so funny when I get it. I said, "Come on, Skip, let's go to the store." He hated to go to the store with me because he said I went down every aisle. And I would tell him to, I'm just going in here and get 2 things. He would go, "Yeah, right." And I would come out with the buggy. I would come out about 10 things. But that's my inspiration. Between you guys, I have friends, and one of my best friends, Michelle, she lost her husband a little over a month ago. Unexpectedly. So we're supporting each other. We're holding each other together. So hers is, like I said, it hasn't even been 2 months yet. So she's going through she's going through that phase of what I've already been through, and the searching. And his PlayStation 5 has been sitting there like it is since he played it every day. Every day he played that thing. And I said I was gonna learn how to play it one day. So I thought I broke it because when I turned it on, it has lights in it. Even though I got a PS5, no one told me that the thing had this light, strobe light in it. It's just too many control buttons on that thing. I don't like it. I don't like that. But let me tell you what I bought. I love Hobby Lobby, and I love Christmas. Despite my husband not being here, I still love Christmas. That's one of my favorite holidays. That is my favorite holiday of the year, Christmas. They had these ornaments for a tree. They were PS5 controllers. I had to have them. So I bought a red, a black, and a white one. Well, I misplaced them. Do you guys know I tore this house apart looking for those ornaments? I was so upset. You would have thought that I had lost my best friend. Those ornaments meant so much to me because they have to be on that tree. And then when I went back, I was gonna just replace them, and they didn't have any. I left Hobby Lobby just upset, but I found them. I found them. They, I was thinking they was in a Hobby Lobby bag, and I would be able to see a bag. I had actually took them out of the bag and put them in my red, black, and white Christmas decoration tote. But those ornaments have to be on my tree because they remind me of him. Because he loved that PS5, and he, like I said, he played it every day. And you know, he would say, "I hate this effing game." I said, "You say that every time you play it." Because he played on game he ever really liked to play was Madden football, and he played with his best friend. And he would go, "I hate this effing game." I said, "You say that every day, but you play it every day." I hate this effing game. Oh, come on. Come on. Hate this effing game. So, I'm in a good place right now. Like I said, I'm going to have my moments. They're not going to go away. You talking about I was 33 and a half years. That was my life. That was practically my entire adult life. That's all I knew was him. My husband did three things in this world. He went to work, he played his PS5, and he hung out with me. He only had two friends, me and his best friend Jay. That's all he did. That's it. And me and Kaylin's happiness was the most important thing to him. And Tay, his family, me, Tay, and Caitlin were his most important thing to that man. Long as we were happy, he was happy, and it was nothing that man wouldn't give me or deny me. And that's what he would tell me when I wanted. He said, "Michelle, do I ever deny you?" And I would go, "No." He would say, "Okay, well, dear, go sit down," and I would go sit down somewhere. He would tell me, "Okay, Miss Fusspot, go sit down somewhere," and I would go sit down. You know, I gave that man my best, and when he died, my best died. I don't have a best for anybody else but me. I gave that man my best, and he gave me his best. So I don't have anything left. But all that's left is for me and my little baby up there. I don't know when Dusty is gonna go. There's no time frame, but he's transitioning. It take him so long to walk, and he's losing weight because he's lighter. I can tell he's losing weight. Dusty had a little pot belly, and his belly is getting smaller. Um, so when Dusty turned down McDonald's hamburger, he would gobble those things up, and I would have to pull it away from him. And that was a sign that he knew I was telling him slow it down. But he don't eat it now. He'll eat a few pieces and he walks away. That's how I know he don't feel good. What did it say? Do you? Hey, Bat Cat wasn't trying to be. I like dogs. I cannot have cats. A cat cannot be in this house. I'm allergic to cat dander. I cannot be around a cat. I'm allergic to cat dander. So there'll never be a cat in my house. And I don't visit people's homes really. Two people who have a cat. Well, one person, she has 14 cats in her house. So I never visit her house. I go out of there in an ambulance. I'll never visit her house. No, I won't. Hey, BC Super Sunny. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to keep going. Do everything that I can. Keep myself going. And, and hang out with you good people. But do you have any advice for a teenager that's struggling with going to school. You know what? If you're struggling going to school because of your studies, if you can get some tutoring, that's what I suggest. But if you're struggling with going to school because of bullying, you need go seek help. Get it documented that you're being bullied. Get it documented. I cannot stand bullies. And think about bullies. Their parents know when they have a bully in their house. They parents know when their child is a bully, and some parents condone that stuff. Oh, the children need to be. Oh, I can't stand bullies. But if you're studying because of your studies, because even the smartest children sometimes can run into roadblocks, get tutoring. If you can, go to your teacher and see if you can come in early or stay after school, so some extra help. And I think if you did that, some extra help, some one-on-one extra help, you'll find that you would be doing better. Because sometimes you just need that one-on-one extra help and not learn things as a group. You just need some extra help. And so, hi, Aste. Well, guys, for the fourth time, I have to go because I have to really, really get out of here. Ma'am, my teacher are way too bad. One teacher told me that sit at the back. I don't like it. Oh, no. Well, you need to go to your parents and let your parents handle that. Because if a teacher said that to you, you need to go to your parents and let your parents deal with that. I wish a teacher would have said that to my child. I used to be a part of the PTSO, which people may have called the PTA. I knew a lot of the board members, because Caitlin went to private school, so I was on their board too, and I was always the class mother, the class parent, and the school knew me very well. They knew me, and I was on my off day when I would volunteer when I used to have an off day during the week before I transferred. But I did a lot of volunteering at the school. I did a lot of volunteer work at the school. But when your kids in private school, it's mandatory that you give 8 hours a year volunteer work. But I gave more than 8, and I donated a lot. When they would have parties, because I'm that party mom. I handled all the parties for my daughter's classes, from 3-year old all the way up to the 8th grade. I'm the one that did all the parties, the celebrations. I didn't pay for them. I just tallied everything up and told the parents. So but that was it. She wanted to go to public school. For She decided she didn't want to stay in private school in high school, but there was a condition. If she could not get into Dunwoody or Chambly High, she would continue to wear those little plaid skirts. But she was able to get into Dunwoody High, um, so she was able to come out of her plaid skirts. But other than that, she would have been still wearing those cute little plaid skirts with those white socks. Because I would have had to catch a case if I had to go up there and beat up one of them public school teachers. And Caitlin was 2 years ahead. She was my children. I'm not tooting the horn, but my children were always advanced. My son was in the gifted program from kindergarten on through. He had advanced classes, and private school was always 2 years ahead. So if Caitlin went to public school, like Caitlin being a young one, because her birthday is late. When she started high school, she was 13, and all her classmates were 14 and 15 years old. So when the math teacher, because she started out with the AP math class, AP algebra, and when the teacher found out how old she was, he was like, "She's 13. She do better than the 15-year-olds." And yeah, private schools her academics were 2 years ahead. So she was she had already mastered general algebra and things like that, because she took that second and 7th grade. They started on algebra, and It was mandatory. They took for a foreign language starting at 3 years old. It was just, that school was really, really strict. Don't worry, Auntie had to go up there and tell them off sometimes too. We write checks. You don't listen to me. Yep. What do you mean by great? Great what? Oh no, you need to go to your parents for that, because that teacher is not there to teach. She's the teacher is the bully. Your parents need to go. I don't know where you live. I don't know how y'all things are set up. If you live in another country, I don't know how they're set up. But in America, you go to the principal. If the principal don't do their job, then you take it to the board. Because one thing about it, the board controls the principal. Because in the public school sector, they get money from the federal government. If they get so many points for disciplinary write-ups and things like that, the federal government starts withholding some of their aid. And if the federal government starts withholding aid from a public school, the principal can lose their job or be demoted. That's how it works in the public school system in the United States. So if you're in the United States and you go to your mother goes to the principal don't do their job and nip that in the board with that teacher, your mother needs to go to the board. Go all the way to the board. Your mother needs to go to the board. That's how you handle that. Oh, thank you, Hadigapula. Thank you so much for I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I don't know the difference between the super chat and super sticker. I know one moves and one don't. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so you need to go to your mother, your father, your parents, and you let them handle that. They need to handle that. If it's the teacher is the bully. I wish parents have to protect their children. All right, guys, I gotta go because I've been on here almost 2 hours, and so I gotta clean this up. So all right, guys, I love you. Hugs and kisses. Thank you guys for keeping me company. Until the next time, y'all see these recipes are gonna come up. You'll know that they're on the way, because what I started doing is just putting in a post and letting you know. Thank you, Anna. Welcome to the family. This is coming up, so you will be able to look out for it. Hit the like button if you please, and you want to know as soon as I upload these recipes, you hit that bell so you'll be notified when they're uploaded. Okay, guys, love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. Make it great. Bye.